Why would even someone like Magneto instinctively step back the moment he sees them? Because these aren't ordinary machines. They're the ultimate sentinels, forged by human hands. They have no emotions, only the instinct to kill, and they're programmed with a single purpose: wipe out every mutant. Dr. Trask is their creator. He insists that the Sentinels' mission isn't about slaughter, it's about protecting humanity's future. While studying human genetics, he predicted that mutants would eventually replace mankind, leading to humanity's extinction. So, in his mind, the Sentinels were created to save the human race. They were meant to be the ultimate countermeasure against mutants. The earliest Sentinels were simply a fusion of steel and firepower. They could scan for mutant genes and lock onto their targets, but their fighting style was far too rigid. Mutant abilities come in every imaginable form, and these basic machines were no match for such unpredictable powers. Then, by chance, Trask obtained Mystique's DNA. Her ability to shapeshift freely and mimic others was implanted into the Sentinels' systems. From that moment on, they learned how to adapt and imitate. But this new power came with limitations. A Sentinel could only copy a mutant's ability through direct physical contact. For example, Professor X's telepathy and Magneto's control over magnetic fields were abilities they couldn't replicate. However, the Sentinels had another feature built into their advanced systems. They could sense the X gene in mutants and pinpoint their exact location from up to 10 kilometers away. Because of this, no matter where a mutant tried to hide, a Sentinel could track them down with perfect accuracy. Mutants truly had nowhere left to run. This is what made the second-generation Sentinels the ultimate hunters in every sense. And little by little, mutants' living spaces shrank as they were hunted to the brink of extinction. Yet just when things seemed hopeless, the X-Men once again brought a glimmer of hope. Professor X had a bold idea. If someone could stop Mystique at that critical moment, or prevent her from falling into military hands, the entire future might change. Kitty Pryde had the rare ability to send a person's consciousness through time. After hearing the professor's plan, Wolverine volunteered. Kitty's power was limited. She could send someone back days or months, but never decades. And attempting to jump that far would stretch a person's mind to its absolute limit. One wrong move, and the traveler could die instantly. But with Wolverine's extraordinary healing factor, he was the only one capable of surviving it. After they agreed, Kitty began the transfer. A flash of white light burst around them, and Wolverine opened his eyes in a bed, awakening 50 years in the past. Before he even had time to process it, a group of men burst into the room. They accused Logan, their supposed bodyguard, of sleeping with the boss's daughter. Wolverine tried to explain, but naturally, a fight broke out. Seeing things weren't going their way, the thugs pulled guns and opened fire. But Wolverine, with his unmatched healing and iconic adamantium claws, handled them with ease, and the moment those claws unsheathed,